Hey YouTube, and Boston Rider here, and welcome to my review for the Armored Red Ranger from the Power Rangers Legacy Collection. Only a few more left. I really just have the Psychos and the White Ranger to get slash find, but this is one of the last ones to release. It is a Gamestop exclusive. So yeah, we're just kind of in the final stretch here. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. I put comparison, obviously, in the title, because I just wanted to compare mainly two, well, main things. First of all, let's just get the elephant in the room, but it's not really an elephant. But you can see that they kind of forgot to basically outline his visor correctly. Like, you can see here, it's way different. I mean, not just in general for, like, general accuracy, but just matching up to the toy you already did. Like, as Will said, my buddy Willie Jaco, watch R the Streets, you know, how did you mess up something you already did? Like, there's certain cases where they'll just leave out something or whatever, but they already did this. How hard was it just to take the helmet you already did and just do it? And it's unfortunate for this toy release too, because Red Ranger was, I think, already one of the more quote-unquote controversial. I make it sound like more dramatic than it is, but you know, it was like more hated on early on because the helmet looks a little bit weird to some people. It just does. It's a little weirdly angular. It's definitely not as accurate looking as some of the others. So like, he was already facing a little bit of criticism, and then for this one you kind of messed that up. So yeah, there's that difference. And then you have the golden belt buckle here for Green Ranger's Morpher, and it's really funny because that's the first time I ever noticed that that was a thing. I'm like, wait, does he have that? Like, I had to look it up, and based on the grainy pictures I could see in G-Ranger / MMPR, that is a thing, but there is like a picture, or a screenshot rather, from Gokaiger when they use this mode, and they just use the silver one. But yeah, that's still neat. At least they have that detail. I really don't have any problems with the red color. I think it's fairly identical. Like, it's one of those situations where I'm looking at it and I feel like there's a difference just because I'm thinking about it. And I only wanted to highlight that the gold is, well, gold. I think there's a slight difference. This one is a little bit darker. This one's a little bit brighter. Again, I feel like it's partly my imagination, but this one seems more clear. But that's really the only thing I wanted to highlight. Mainly just to throw shade at the Zeo Gold Ranger, who's not, you know, gold. And ironically, that's him. But anyway, so for the figure itself, you know, the head sculpt is the same, other than the fact that they forgot to paint it, so that's kind of, it makes it look weird. Like, I don't know. I do appreciate that this is gold. That's nice. Again, I don't have a problem with the red. The detail on the belt's pretty good. You get the two holsters here. You can put the Dragon Dagger here, and then you have the, I almost said the in package, the in box. That's not right either. I'm too used to doing toy reviews. The in holster, blade blaster mode, which the camera doesn't even want to look at. It's like, I didn't want to look at you. There we go. But yeah, that's like the main accessory that these usually came with, because apparently they thought that was all that was important. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to just be a boring background for you to see. I was trying to clamp this back on. But then you get the Dragon Dagger, just like you did with Green Ranger. It's very nicely painted. Not perfect like around the handle, but still pretty nicely painted. Same thing for the Power Sword here. Very nicely painted. I think they did a really good job on that, at least. Like, I'm not really too disappointed in that. Really no huge nitpicks. It's like pretty close to figure arts. Like, the figure arts ones are a little bit better, a little less, you know, soft, but they're pretty well detailed. And articulation-wise, pretty much par for the course if you are familiar with these in any way. You get the, you know, ball joint right here, swiveling, all that jazz joint here. You get the little joints on his hands. No swappable hands as per usual. As per usual, I'm so hip, guys. Ball joint here on his leg. Double knee joint here. You have the little joint here on his foot. You have that hinge joint, which is apparently just a thing, because I was complaining about this all along in the Legacy, and then it looks like for the Lightning Collection for Hasbro, we will be getting that. Maybe it's just me, but I prefer like the rounded waist joint. I think a weird hinge looks awkward no matter what company's making it. I'm not a fan of that, to be honest. And the head and neck articulation, you can move it up and down a bit and around and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty par for the course. I mean, other than the fact that his helmet's not painted, for the Legacy line quality, this isn't a terrible figure. I'm actually really, like, pleasantly surprised that this feels solid. Like, I don't have any loose joint problems. I know some people who have gotten the, like the White Ranger and Psycho Ranger figures and stuff have had loose problems with like the joints and stuff, which is really unfortunate because I'm actually kind of looking forward to Drago Ranger just because it's my favorite suit. But like, this one feels really solid. That might not necessarily be the case for yours, because sometimes it definitely is a case-by-case basis. But overall, I mean, I can't really recommend picking this up unless you're a huge Armored Red Ranger fan and you have to get every variant. I mean, it's not god-awful, but it's really not great, and I think it's just really a testament to the way Bandai's quality with these went downhill. The fact that they couldn't even get a helmet right that they already did. But mainly just wait for the Lightning Collection. I mean, I think that this will be probably one of the figures we get at least semi-early on because, you know, it's a pretty famous form. We've gotten lots of variations of Armored Red Ranger over the years. So yeah, unless you want to collect all the variants or a completionist or something, I can recommend skipping this one and just waiting for the Legacy line, or, you know, tracking down or just pulling out one of your other versions in the meantime to tide you over. Anyway, that's about it. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and of course, don't forget to climb the steps and ring that bell to get the notifications for all my videos. Till next time, Dawson Rider, signing out.